Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan. Wait till you see this lawsuit. It's all going to be based on evidence. It's not going to be just a lawsuit. It's going to be the kind of lawsuit that is full of evidence, admissions, documents, which prove exactly what she did and how she bullied her way through the process to take over the movie and used her PR people to try and destroy Justin. There's a number of different defendants here. Stephanie Jones will be all over this complaint. That is the PR agent who was supposed to be working for Justin Baldoni. Leslie Sloan, who's another PR agent who will be part of this lawsuit. That was Blake Lively's. Blake Lively will be sued, and we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also. Ryan Reynolds, for sure.
She, last month, deleted her IG.
Girl, you won't believe what Blake Lively just said about Justin Baldoni. It's so scandalous, I had to check twice to make sure I heard it right. Let's just say, if words could kill, Justin would be 6 feet under. This tea is so hot, it's gonna melt your screen. You ready for this?
I mentioned earlier, the Woody Allen apologist did not appear in court on Monday, but her lawyers did. Robin Lively's little sister was trying to get a gag order against her It Ends With Us co-star, producer, and director Justin Baldoni, but the judge, Judge Lyman, denied that request. Judge Lyman also told her that she could not request who would depose her. She was against his lead attorney, Brian Friedman, doing that. Well, Lively and her husband, as well as her publicist, who are all named in the same lawsuit, are making some new major headlines. In court on Monday, the lawyer for the Plantation Princess said that an amended complaint from the Gossip Girl star is coming, and that the shampoo company owner is also going to be adding parties to her lawsuit. Dong, dong, dong. New complaints, new parties might include Taylor Swift.
Girl, let me tell you about the drama that's been going down on Blake Lively's latest movie set. You thought she was all sunshine and rainbows. Think again, honey. The streets are saying our favorite Gossip Girl alum isn't so sweet when the cameras stop rolling dots, so here's the tea. A crew member from Blake's new flick couldn't keep their mouth shut and spilled all the juicy details about what's really happening behind the scenes. And let me tell you, it's messier than a toddler eating spaghetti, apparently. Blake's been making everyone's life a living nightmare with her crazy demands. We're not just talking about the usual celeb stuff like fancy trailers or only eating green. And Ms. No. This is next level diva behavior that's got everyone on set shook. Word on the street is that Blake's been straight up ghosting her co-stars. Like, imagine trying to film an emotional scene with someone who won't even look. You in the eye off camera. Chilly. The tension is so thick, you could cut it with a knife, but that's not even the worst part. Rumor has it that Blake's been refusing to do certain scenes. We're talking major plot points here, not just some minor stuff. The director's about to lose their mind, trying to figure out how to make this movie work, when the star is being all kinds of difficult, and the producers, they're freaking out big time. They've invested millions in this project, and now they're watching it all go up in flames because of Blake's attitude. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion, and nobody can look away. Everyone on set is walking on eggshells, never knowing what's gonna set Blake off next. Is it gonna be the wrong type of water in her bottle? A slightly off-color wardrobe choice? Or maybe she just decides she doesn't like the way someone looked at her that day. It's like working in a minefield, but instead of bombs, it's Blake's mood swings. Now, you might be thinking, is Blake Lively's on-set behavior really as bad as the rumors say? Girl, let me tell you, it's worse. We're talking full-on meltdowns, screaming matches with the director, and storming off set in the middle of crucial scenes. It's like a reality show, but nobody signed up for this drama. But here's where it gets really interesting. You know who's been caught up in all this mess? Justin Baldoni. Yeah, that Justin, Mr. I'm so woke and in touch with my feelings himself. Turns out he's got a small role in this movie, and he's been trying to play peacemaker between Blake and, well, everyone else. The thing is, Justin's whole brand is all about being this super evolved, emotionally intelligent guy, right? So he thought he could swoop in and smooth things over. But chilly, he was not ready for Hurricane Blake. Sources say he tried to have a heart-to-heart with her about how her behavior was affecting the crew, and she shut him down so hard, he practically got a whiplash. Now, Justin's stuck in this awkward position where he's trying to keep the peace, but he's also low-key terrified of Blake. He's been seen practicing deep breathing exercises between takes and muttering affirmations under his breath. It's like watching a yoga instructor try to teach a class in the middle of a war zone. The real kicker? Blake's team is working overtime to keep all this drama under wraps. They're out here trying to paint her as this down-to-earth, relatable mom who just happens to be a movie star. Meanwhile, on set, she's acting like she's the Queen of England, and everyone else is peasant. It's got people wondering, is this the real Blake Lively? Has fame finally gone to her head? Or is there something else going on behind the scenes that we don't know about? Cause, let's be real, this behavior seems way out of character for the girl we thought we knew.
For those who are not in the Hollywood world, what is wrong with her taking over the film?
I've never seen it before in my 30-plus year career in Hollywood. And an executive producer is below a producer in the film world. An executive producer signed up to be an executive producer, and that's it. As the time progressed in this film, she decided that she wanted to be a producer. She started to make edits. She wanted to be part of the editing team. There were people hired, like human beings actually hired to do the editing job, who had done work as editors. She wanted to be part of that team. The next thing you know, she took over the editing. She started making threats that she wouldn't promote the movie, that she wanted to be in control of marketing of the movie, that she would do nothing in terms of promotion unless she was the actual editor.
Chilly, let me spill some piping hot tea that's got everyone shook. Justin Baldoni, our supposed Mr. Nice Guy, just showed his shady side. And honey, it ain't pretty. In his latest interview, this boy opened his big mouth and let something slip about Blake that's got the whole of Hollywood buzzing. At first, it seemed like just another boring celeb chat, you know? But then Justin started talking about his co-stars, and things got real interesting real quick. Now, you'll know Justin's usually all about that peace and love vibe, right? Well, seems like our boy's got a dark side too. He didn't name names, but girl, everyone and their mama knew exactly who he was talking about. The streets are saying it's about to get real. Messy. So picture this. Justin's sitting there, all casual like, probably sipping on some fancy water that costs more than our rent. The interviewer's asking the usual boring questions about his diet and workout routine when suddenly Justin gets this look in his eye, you know the one, like he's about to drop a bomb that'll blow up the internet. He starts talking about how sometimes even the biggest stars can let fame go to their heads, how they forget where they came from and start treating people like trash. And then he drops this little gem. I've seen it happen right in front of me. Someone I used to respect turning into a total nightmare on set. It's like they forgot how to be human. Chilly. The internet went wild. Everyone and their grandma was trying to decode what Justin really meant. Was he talking about Blake? Or was there another diva on set we didn't know about? The gossip blogs were working overtime, trying to connect the dots, but here's where it gets juicy. Justin didn't stop there. He went on to say, it's sad. Really? When you see someone so talented, so beautiful, just ... lose themselves, and then wonder why people don't want to work with them anymore. Ouch, that's gotta sting, right? Now, Blake's team was scrambling faster than a cat on a hot tin roof. They were trying to do damage control, probably calling every publicist in LA to spin this mess. But honey, that tea was already spilled, and ain't no putting it back in the cup. The real kicker? Justin had the nerve to act all innocent after dropping that bomb. He was like, "Oh, I'm just speaking generally. I've seen it happen in the industry. Yeah, right. And I'm the Queen of England." But wait, it gets better. 'Cause Blake? She wasn't about to take this lying down. No, sir. She clapped back so hard, I swear I heard it from here. She posted this cryptic message on Instagram. Something about true friends don't throw shade. They stand in the light with you. And then she unfollowed Justin faster than you can say drama. Now everyone's taking sides. Team Blake or Team Justin? The comments sections are a war zone. Chilly. It's like high school all over again, but with better clothes and more money. But here's the thing. That's got me thinking. Why did Justin do it? Was he trying to get back at Blake for something? Or was he just tired of playing nice and decided to stir the pot? 'Cause let's be real, this ain't the Justin we thought we knew. And Blake, well, she's been real quiet since that Instagram post. Too quiet, if you ask me. The streets are saying she's plotting her revenge, and honey, I wouldn't want to be in Justin's shoes when that happens.
Ooh. My best friend Jamie and the president of my company, Era. And I told them that I wasn't in the best place. I told them that I was exhausted, that I haven't given myself time to recover or time to heal. I had a intense year, a lot of material success, and a lot of emotional stress. It was very hard on me and my family. And I wear a lot of hats, and I carry a lot, because I love what I do. Yet sometimes it's easy to, as you said earlier, fall back into our programming and be swept away in the current of self and be kind of overtaken by the wave of success and opportunity. And I sent this text this morning and I just said, I love you both. I just need you to know I'm not in the best place. I woke up at 4:30 this morning. My son's had the flu. I'm not feeling great. My heart was racing. I'm noticing that, I'm having some anxiety. And when I check in with myself, I realize that I just haven't given myself the time to heal from this year that I needed. You don't have to be perfect to be loved. Create a female event film. Of course, women are going to go with women, but there's going to be a lot of men that go with women. And that's the other reason why I wanted to direct it and why I wanted to play this character. Because I wanted men to see themselves. I wanted men to see what happens when you do not resolve your trauma. I wanted men to see a guy like Ryle, who in his heart is a good man, be unable to control his insecurity, let his fears win and take over, and harm the person he loves the most, the one person who has helped him find himself, who has helped him believe in love again. He hurts her because he never took the time to heal. I wanted men to see that they could lose everything. And I wanted to do it in a way where, in some ways, men felt empathy for Ryle. And if they could feel empathy for Ryle, they could see themselves. The other way to make this movie, which I was really trying to avoid, is to demonize Ryle and to make him the villain.
Girl, let me tell you about the drama that just went down on set. You thought Blake was plotting her revenge. The real tea is that Justin's method acting shenanigans pushed her straight over the edge. We're talking full-on Hollywood meltdown, and honey, it was uglier than a bad breakup on national TV. So picture this. Blake and Justin are filming this intense scene, right? Justin's all about that method acting life, getting deep into his character. But Chili, this time he took it way too far. The cameras are rolling, and suddenly Justin starts spitting out lines that ain't nowhere in the script. We're talking harsh words. That would make even a reality show. Villain blushed at first. Blake tried to keep it cool. You know how it is, gotta be professional and all that. But you could see the fire in her eyes, like she was about to snap any second. Justin, though, he just kept pushing and pushing, like he was trying to win an Oscar for most likely to start drama on set. Then, out of nowhere, Justin takes his method acting to a whole new level of crazy. Word on the street is he started throwing things around the set, knocking over props and getting all up in Blake's face. And that's when our girl Blake finally lost it. We're talking 0 to 100 real quick. Blake straight up exploded, screaming at Justin like he just insulted her grandma's cooking. She was all, "Who do you think you are? And this isn't your personal acting workshop." The whole set went silent. You could hear a pin drop. It was like watching to Hollywood. Titans go at it in a no-holds-barred showdown. The director tried to step in and calm things down, but honey, it was too late for that. Blake was already storming off set, leaving everyone else standing there with their jaws on the floor. Justin, he just stood there looking all confused, like he couldn't believe his art had caused such a ruckus. Now, here's where it gets real juicy. Rumor has it that this little on-set meltdown might be affecting Blake's career. The streets are saying some big shot. Producers are getting nervous about working with her. They're all worried she might pull another diva move and shut down production. But let's be real for a second. Can we really blame Blake for losing her cool? Justin was out here acting like he was in some experimental theater piece, not a multi-million-dollar movie. Method acting is one thing, but pushing your co-star to the brink, that's a whole other level of extra. And get this, some people on set are saying Justin planned the whole thing. They're thinking he wanted to get a reaction out of Blake for some twisted acting exercise. If that's true, Chili, he got way more than he bargained for. The fallout from this mess is spreading faster than gossip at a high school reunion. We're hearing whispers that other actors are side-eyeing Justin now, wondering if he's gonna pull the same stunt on their sets. And Blake, she's gone radio silent, probably trying to figure out how to spin this whole situation. One thing's for sure, this drama is far from over. The internet is buzzing with hot takes and everyone's picking sides. Team Blake is all she stood up for herself, while Team Justin is defending his artistic process. But if you ask me, they both need to take a chill pill and remember they're supposed to be professionals.
A few things are very noticeably different for her on IG. As I also previously shared, Hoover has supported publicly, repeatedly, the Z-list star. As recently as December, Colleen Hoover said of Blake Lively, "At Blake Lively, you have been nothing but honest, kind, supportive, and patient since the day we met. Thank you for being exactly the human that you are. Never change, never wilt." Well, turns out Colleen Hoover has had a change of heart. She's back on the IG. She had previously on the FB denied reports that she was retiring. Not true. She's also not gotten rid of any staff or team members, but Colleen Hoover has gotten rid of the Woody Allen apologist. The It Ends With Us author is no longer following on IG Taylor Swift's former bestie. Additionally, as if that in and of itself did not sting enough, Colleen Hoover took it a step further and deleted all of her posts with the shampoo company owner. So, all the photos, everything together with Blake has been scrubbed from her IG.
Girl, the tea we just spilled about. Blake and Justin's showdown is hotter than a summer day in Hollywood. But Chili, you know this is just the tip of the iceberg. The streets are saying there's way more drama brewing behind those pearly white smiles and designer outfits. Like, what other secrets are these celebs hiding? I bet if those mansion walls could talk, they'd be screaming louder than a rejected reality TV star. You think this drama's over? Honey, please. This is Tinseltown we're talking about, the land where scandals never sleep. Keep your eyes glued to those screens and your ears to the ground, 'cause I guarantee you there's more tea coming. And when it does, oh, it's gonna be juicier than a ripe peach in August. So stay tuned, 'cause in this town, the next big scandal is always just a red carpet away.